From the HEB in Trinity to Four Seasons in Indy, the defensive anchor for the Pacers and the NBA's leader in blocks, Myles Turner is in the building. You see the numbers on the screen. Of course, that's important, but what's more important is he's joining us right now. Of course, number one, we've addressed your health. We saw what happened the other day, but you're 100%. You're feeling good. No boot, no nothing. You're feeling good.
Nothing. Good to go, man. First of all, thanks for having me. It's always an honor to be on here with you guys. And second off, I'm good. I'm walking normal. No swelling, none of that, anything. So I'm good to go.
No stranger to this program. Always good to have you on set. But looking at the Pacers, of course, last season you guys make it to the playoffs, push the Cavs to 7 games. This season, things start off wonderful. You lose your all-star player, but you're still coming in looking water in a sense and still maintain that high seed. What's the feeling right now within the locker room? What's the temperature going into the playoffs?
Calm waters, man. I think everybody's really confident going into this playoffs. I mean, we worked too hard all season long just to put ourselves in position, let it slip away. I think going into the playoffs, I think we know who we're playing. We're well prepared, and we just got to go in there and take care of business. I mean, it's just I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be fun.
Definitely, it's gonna be fun.
Coach McMillan comes in the locker room after the loss of Oladipo and says what to the team?
It was a combination of Victor Oladipo and Thaddeus Young. I think Thad really stepped up, but Nate told us that everybody on this roster 1 through 15 can play. Vic is an all-star. It's gonna be a big loss, but we've won without Vic before, and then Vic didn't do this alone. I think our supporting cast and just the entirety of this team, it just makes up for everything that Vic put in place for us. And I mean, Dad's message to everybody was, everybody step up. You step up. And I think we've done it.
The defensive presence from day one has seemed to be the singular thing that's remained intact, that you could win a game by playing great defense night in and night out. Has that been an emphasis from training camp?
It's always been an emphasis. It's one thing that this group has prided, we prided ourselves on. I think, 1 through 5, when we're out there, we're constantly talking to each other, constantly talking stuff out. Anytime we have another, we're going against another team, everybody knows the game plan, everybody knows everybody's personnel. It's just one thing we can hang our hats on.
Myles, we talked a little bit about Kevin Pritchard when he first got here on set. Has done a remarkable job there helping you build this incredibly deep roster that you spoke about.
Right.
You've kind of limped into the postseason here, the last 10 games, 3-7 as a team in your last 10, a losing record since All-Star break. Do you feel like you're in a situation where you're just trying to line things up and get healthy for the playoffs, or do you feel like there's a little bit something missing at this point?
We had a rough go at it for a little bit, but the confidence never slipped, and that's one thing. This time of the year, your team cohesion and then being together, that's everything at this point. That's one thing we haven't lost. One thing this group has never lost. I don't think we have any drama in the locker room, anything going on outside of that. But, as far as the loss we're concerned, we had some injuries, here and there. Our point guard, Domas went down, I went down. People were dealing with some things, but I mean, it's like I think you said it the right way. I mean, we're just so deep. We were able to, stay afloat. I think our bench more than anything has helped us out, tremendously this season. I got to give a big shout out to those guys.
You mentioned earlier the game preparation and how on it you are in that area. Coach Dan Burke has been there throughout your entire run. What's it mean for you as a player when you started out as a young player, now growing in the organization with Coach Burke there, always leading the way for you guys in that area?
I love DB, man. I mean, we have a great relationship. He always wants best for me and the best for the team. But he's hard on me. He always has been since I've been here. And I think that's what's helped me become the defender I am today. I came in my rookie year, it was green, just as green as anybody was. I didn't really know how to rotate, didn't know how to get there, and I always thought it was. He would just arm me for no reason, just because I was a rookie and stuff. But just to kind of see the fruits of my labor and see where I came from to where I am now defensively, it's big, and it's a huge shout out to him.
Tell us a little bit about your teammate, Mr. Sabonis. And you're too young to realize this, but if his father would have come when I drafted him, I might have had a few more wins on my
right,
coaching resume.
My dad told me all about his dad, man. He said he was, he came over here, at the end of his career. He's just been killing for a long time. But Domas is my guy, man. I think he's the reason this team is, what it is. I mean, he does everything. He rebounds. He's able to, assist. He can score easily. If he's not Sixth Man of the Year, man, I think or at least in the top considerations for it, something's wrong. I just think that he's a big reason, the Indiana Pacers are what they are. And, I love watching him play. I love going against him because he just, I think we bounce off each other. We learn from each other and things that we do.
30 double-doubles this season. Before we let you go, we've seen there's been a little bit of a campaign by a certain family member for you to win Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go ahead and throw that tweet up here before we get him out of here. MT33, we see this shirt, and then we see that's your pops.
That it is, man. Actually, that one took me by surprise. And, you know, it's tough in, you know, places, you know, small market teams like Indianapolis. You don't get as much, you know, national coverage with, you know, some of the things we've done. You know, we've been a top 3 defensive team all year long, and you know, I don't think we get enough love or, you know, the attention we deserve for that. But I think that's what drives us and kind of what keeps us going. And I think that's the reason our defense has been so good. We just want to, you know, just go out there and show people what we're capable of every night. And you know, I'm right there, you know, anchoring everything. So right here.
My man from the Metroplex, thanks for joining
sir.
us. Good
Yes,
luck
sir.
the rest of the way. We'll see
All
you
love.
soon. Good luck. Of course, you want to catch us tonight. Do not leave. NBA TV Crunch Time is on your screen at 9 p.m. Eastern. All of the games, everything as it happens. Do not miss it. Jared Greenberg with the greatest hair in the industry. You don't want to miss it. More Game Time coming up.